Hey guys, episode 4 here, Bored and Hustling. Really excited to get back to you. We took a little hiatus, I think might be the word, because we wanted to deliver only the hottest off the press quality entertainment when you guys tune in to listen to us. And we'd like to consider this a holiday special. I'm here in town visiting family, friends. We just had Thanksgiving, and now we're jumping into the last stretch before New Year starts. And Adam and I have some catching up to do on things. How you been, Adam?
It has been, I don't know the last time we did an episode. I know our first episode was 5 months ago. I know 5 months ago we were talking about hitting the lottery. What else were we talking about? That didn't happen.
Star Wars, definitely.
Star Wars, we talked about. We were talking about NFTs and hitting the lottery.
NFTs.
Yeah. You know what we didn't do? Make money on NFTs, nor hit the lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we definitely got a curveball there.
Yeah. It's been an interesting 5 months, though, as far as, work in that world of making money and doing all that. I've personally been, not as concentrated on NFTs at all, actually, or crypto for that matter. And there's so much nonsense going on with that in general. I don't know if you caught the SBF stuff or...
So I caught just enough to feel like, man, I'm glad I didn't touch any of it
Yeah.
to get that. But I know some guys are still in, they're still winning. I know you're big in it. So what's the deal with that?
No, I mean, if you're positioned correctly and it was a while ago, then you're okay. And even with the fraud that happened, or I don't know if it's even fair to call fraud, but basically FTX, the exchange went down, which is like saying Coinbase went down. Mm-hmm. Like they went bankrupt. So like imagine fucking, what are you in Bank of America, Wells Fargo? You're a bank guy, actually. Remember when you were a banker?
Institution I'm with.
Okay. Anyways. So imagine Chase was just like, we were bankrupt.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure there's no FDIC for
Not
for
shit.
crypto.
Not shit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a scary time for a lot of people. And a lot of people probably lost money. I think the people in the US are being compensated for like what they had in their account. Right. Honestly, I don't know enough to even go into it to have that conversation.
Wait.
And I'm not an FTX at all.
So you said Coinbase went down, right?
No, I said FTX went down,
FTX.
but imagine that's like Coinbase. Meaning a lot of people don't know FTX, so I'm going Coinbase.
Because I was going to say, I'm pretty sure, didn't you help me sign up for it?
I'm in Coinbase. If you go down, I go down. I go down a lot harder.
I left a while ago. I was like, this isn't for me.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Yeah. Do they have crypto advisors now? And how effective are they? Is that the same as a financial?
They have crypto advisors like they have financial advisors, but they're all just as good as your best guy. No one obviously wins all the time.
Yeah, but that feels like, hey, I want a burger. Let's go to the gas station to get it by having a crypto advisor.
No, that's not fair. I don't think.
I'm just uneducated in it, so that's
not fair.
That's my uneducated opinion.
Gas station burgers are phenomenal. No,
they are the first bite, and then you get food poisoning a couple days later.
No. Right, that's kind of the crypto game. Yeah, it feels great at the beginning. It's a great ride, and then that's it.
Okay, so there was fraud with FTX. And
FTX as an exchange, he's a 30-year-old running a business, and he's a multi-billionaire at 30 years old. He never had a shot, The short of it is that when people are like, oh, crypto's fucked now because of that, it's just, I don't believe it's the case. The technology and the foundation is still strong, and the two major coins or chains being Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're still strong, and I don't believe is going anywhere. Just because that exchange went down, that's like being the whole banking system in America is fucked just because Bank of America's team did backwards shit and their company went bankrupt.
So it's just one institution of the game.
So
okay.
I don't want to say it's an isolated incident because I'm sure other people are making the same mistake, but it doesn't mean the technology behind it is bad. It just means it needs further regulation, which can only be good for the system, which is still fine. NFTs to go along with that. At the end of the day, crypto and NFTs, all down. Stock market, all down. Everything's down. We're in a fucking recession. Yeah. Maybe. Who even knows?
Maybe you could probably speak more on this than I could, but I heard something about like Jake or Logan Paul and some NFT they got and it just taken a major ridiculous hit.
So I believe Jake's been in some shit that like hasn't gone great, or he like maybe endorsed some stuff that wasn't so great. Any marketer could be a part of that. The guy from Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary, was a major speaker for FTX, the chain that went down, that went bankrupt, the exchange. So was Larry David. You know what I mean? So like, is that their fault?
Yeah.
No, they're just a part of that, from the piece that they had.
What did
Again,
he
the guy
do?
was a multi-billionaire. He paid everybody to be an endorser.
While we're on it, because The Rock, I guess The Rock's PR people, I can't separate the two of those guys from my life. But one of the Paul brothers was like, The Rock's my hero. I love The Rock. And then The Rock's publicist, after something he did, was like, hey, anything you have with The Rock, please take down and remove.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know what the event is they're referring to?
I don't know which one or which Paul brother. I know enough about the Paul brothers because, I've had some experiences with both Jake and Logan. Logan Paul.
From Disney, growing up.
No, I'm not a Disney kid. I'd be way more fucked up. Logan Paul obviously has like this one NFT 99 Originals, which is just hard to explain kind of, but I'm in that. So like I'm in that group. That's like a DAO. I can't explain a DAO. It's like a company. Imagine each person has a vote, and the DAO is like having a vote on it's like one piece of equity. Pain in the ass to talk about, honestly. And then Jake is just fucking as a boxer, and obviously he's worked out at BTB, which I had a piece in, and that was the whole conversation with how that boxing gym is operating. And we had him going on, and I don't know, it was cool.
Have you heard of Balenciaga?
Yeah. But
do we even want to talk about that? I think I know enough to talk about it.
No, let's do this.
I just saw the pictures and I'm like, I got nothing to do with it.
Right. I don't know. It's hard to talk about it because it's like we don't support. I don't want to talk for you. Whatever you're into, I don't support Balenciaga
Whatever
in that
I'm
way.
into.
But I also don't support cancel culture. So like in my mind, like fuck them. But I say that about a lot of brands.
Like whatever that shit is, don't know enough about
Ain't
it.
with
But
it.
like I saw some picture of a kid with like a teddy bear tied up, and I'm like, nah, not with it.
Yeah.
But like
it just felt wrong.
But like clothes are nice, shoes and like comfortable.
I have
Does that change that?
I have a Balenciaga hoodie.
So do you?
It's a very
Here it
comfortable.
comes. You know what's coming now then?
It's a very comfortable hoodie. I still wear it
Do you still wear your Yeezys?
every day.
Okay.
Every day, not gonna stop wearing my Yeezys
Why?
because they're fucking Yeezys. They're comfortable. I like the style. I think they're dope.
So you still wear Yeezys? You must support Kanye. You must hate the Jews.
That's a. First of all, I am Jewish.
Please,
What did Kanye say?
Sir,
I
please,
quote, I am Jew. How could I hate
when
me?
you refer to it, please say, "I am the Jews."
I am the Jews.
Yeah,
No, I don't think that. I think people like if you have that statement or people who make that statement. I know that's not you, so I'm gonna say people like you.
That's
like
not
I was about
me.
to say.
Editing might reflect otherwise in whatever they want to do. But no, it's not me.
What I'm saying is the people who are like, oh, because you wear Yeezys, then you must hate Jews. Those are the people that I think are fucking up the world.
They are.
That's just a crazy blanket statement. Like the same way, like I don't like to guarantee anything because how could I guarantee, a lot of stuff?
Yeah.
You just never know. Is the same way I don't like to put blanket statements out like that. The same way Kanye probably shouldn't have put out blanket statements like all of the Jews suck.
Yeah.
But I do agree with him. There's probably a good group of people who might run Hollywood that might be Jewish that might suck. But like his delivery is always terrible.
So,
matter of fact, I can guarantee that his delivery is always terrible, except when over a sick beat, in which it's phenomenal. That's how I feel.
I'm on my Spotify account. Hashtag Spotify. Plug us.
It's funny. I'm a big Apple Music guy. My friends are not happy.
A lot of guys are.
I
Like
fuck
my
with Apple
brothers
Music.
are.
Well, I'm an adult,
All right.
So
I'm gonna confess something right now. All right.
you don't want to pay the money for Apple Music? I'll add you to my family plan.
I have
a free spot open.
It's even worse than that. Not only do I not want to pay the money, but I have a student account for Spotify, and I get free Showtime because of it.
Really?
It's $5.
What do you mean Showtime?
So I pay for it.
Showtime.
I get Showtime.
Like 50 Cent Showtime.
So I pay $5 a
50
month.
Cent is stars.
50 Cent of stars?
Yeah,
We're
my
not
bad.
watching.
No, 50 Cent shit is phenomenal.
Is it?
Bro, Power, Ghost.
That's so
Power
funny. I was
Book
like, what
One.
is it, Power?
Yeah,
Power's
that
on
shit
there.
is phenomenal.
I got a school email, and it's Jason Wallace's, by the way.
Oh, God. By the way, can we just shout out Jason Wallace for being like the OG of OGs? But like you would never know by his profile picture?
Do me a favor, like right here, right in this little box I'm making, just put his Instagram
Hashtag
handle.
Jason Wallace.
Jason Wallace. This guy's a fucking legend.
Yeah, let's get him some followers from our many, many views.
The guy broke his leg,
On a
healed,
mountain?
and then went back out and broke the other one. He's a legend. I love that kid. Okay, Jason Wallace, let me use it. I like renew it.
He's
with
not
his-
even in school anymore.
Dude.
Oh, don't tell the people with Spotify are going to be
Spotify
seeing
guys like Richardson.
it. Yeah.
So I use this thing, but it's $5 a month. It's a student Spotify, but then I get free Showtime with it, and it's amazing. But I'm on, because the whole purpose of that, I'm on Spotify, and they do which is really cool actually. They go back and do, hey, your year in review, all the songs you listen to.
Apple did the same thing. Only after Spotify did that. Spotify did it first, 100%. Yeah. And Apple was like revamped their whole "what did you do in this year" and just copied their exact model.
Yeah. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right?
Someone said that.
Yeah, somebody did.
Yeah.
But they're like, hey, your number one artist, Kanye West. And I'm like, and it had me thinking, I'm like,
wait, actually, can you do me a favor? Can you go on your phone and pull up your list?
Which list?
That list of your number one and your number 5.
I don't even know how to get to it.
What do you mean? You don't know? You didn't screenshot it?
They got
once?
they sent me a notification.
Really?
And I got it, yeah. They just sent you have a notification from Spotify. I clicked on it and they're like, your year in review.
I have mine.
You have your saved?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I have 1 through 5. Can you guess 3 out of the top 5?
They're Kanye West.
Duh.
Okay.
That was an easy one.
Oh, the song you mean?
No, the artist. It says out of 1,097 artists played, these are your top 5.
Oh, dude. So 3 of them are Kanye West.
Nah, just the number 1 is obviously Kanye.
Right. Kanye West.
I don't think you could guess.
And here's the thing.
You should be able to guess at least 2.
2 more.
No, you should be able to guess Kanye and and one of them, but not the other 3 probably.
Because we're friends.
Right.
Right. Drake is on there.
Never. Never ever.
All right. Lil Wayne.
Nope. If it was 2010, 100%.
Jay-Z
is on there.
Jay-Z, so that's 1. Dude, I'm gonna go really dig deep into our friendship box. Harry Styles.
Oh, so close. So close.
Really?
Shawn Mendes. So close. Doesn't get closer from Shawn Mendes to Harry Styles, honestly.
Wait.
The other 2 are...
Isn't Shawn Mendes just Latin Harry Styles?
I think he's a white boy.
I think they might be
both,
same artist. That just
they're both two different brands, just in case one goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. No, Shawn Mendes actually came in at number 2. And I don't want to say I don't know why, because I know why.
Why are you listening to so much Shawn Mendes?
Well, one of my wedding song is going to be a Shawn Mendes song, I believe. I say I believe because I'm not the one who makes the decisions as far as the wedding songs. And my 3rd and 4th were Cascade and Rivers to Soul.
I could have guessed Cascade.
You should have guessed Cascade because I've seen him 1,000 times, guys. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised that you don't have your list or you didn't share it with Val or whatever.
I might if you'll hold them steady, I might be able to just pull it up.
You want me to just go on a little rant about?
Yeah. Hey, so you're getting married? Here.
Yeah, you team me up for that?
Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's been great, honestly.
Oh, here we go. So your top songs.
Thank you for doing that so fast, so I don't have to go into how fun wedding planning is.
Dude, you want to laugh at me?
By the way, next time you decide to get married, don't do it during a recession. Bad idea. This is terrible idea. So, do anything else. Anything else.
Wow.
Have a baby. Just have a baby. It's easier.
I don't have the list here of the artists, but I was able to find my number 1 song. And I'm not even ashamed of it.
Is it the Florida Seminoles theme song?
Nah. You could guess. We were just talking about him. What's the number 1 song that
Drake?
I listened to in 2022?
Drake?
Nah. Come on. We just talked about it. One more guess, because we've already spent a lot on this.
We spent a lot on this?
Felt like a lot.
Yeah, whatever. Took an hour to set up. We spent fucking 10
fun.
minutes on a
I
song.
wonder if
thing.
audio
That's
will
a big
pick this
deal.
up. Ready?
Oh, Harry Styles. Yeah, but which song is that? Just the first one?
As it was.
Oh,
yeah.
I like the...
I listened to it a million times.
I like the sushi restaurant song.
Sushi restaurant?
Music for a sushi restaurant. That's my jam.
You know what made me...
Actually, not that you've ever fucking touched one of these in your entire life, but they have a Peloton.
Is that a fat joke?
Wow. It was a little bit of a fat joke.
Oh my God.
Well, bro, I got to lose a bunch of weight for
I
this
thought you
wedding.
said you were drinking Red Bull.
Whatever.
I'm actually down 30 pounds, man. If you go back 5 months ago, you could see it.
I think we both look great. We're just still wearing hoodies.
Everybody said the camera adds 40 pounds, though, so I get it.
This is bullshit, obviously. Anyways, Peloton has a whole Harry Styles workout and cycling, and then also weight training stuff.
Is there a penis you attach to the bike that you could sit on while you're doing?
No, but did you watch that episode of Sunny in Philadelphia? It was fucking great. That's hysterical.
Like it comes with a Harry Styles contract, it comes with the video, and the penis too. Like it's Harry Styles' literal shaft.
That should get edited probably.
We're keeping it. Okay. Yeah. So Harry Styles won't move for that. The wedding. I actually do want to talk about that a little bit.
Do we have to?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. What's
we
up?
owe it to the people. It's the holiday, man. So, what's it like getting married? Like, not that you've been married, but this is a good point for you to share this with people. Like, it's such a big commitment, right? It's so forever.
Well, okay.
Aside from being able to get divorced anytime you want and back out of it, right? It's so forever and permanent.
So I'll say this. First of all, there's two totally different conversations. One is, how do you feel about getting married or making the leap to decide to get married, which is what you kind of asked. And then there's one like getting married, meaning like planning for a full-on wedding with 150, 200 people. They're both very different conversations.
You're right.
Deciding to get married was like a no-brainer for me,
No-brainer.
where I was at. The wedding, different conversation. And I always wanted to have a wedding. I think that it was right more for her. So she deserves a day and she deserves the time. For me, like, I think it's cool to throw a party. I'm always happy to throw a party. You know how I roll like that. So it's just a matter of like planning it, going through it, which I have no issue doing. Like for me, planning and scheduling and details is what I do. It was more of a conversation of dealing with all these outside vendors and then dealing with the opinions of mom, dad, her parents, her brothers, my brother, cousins, this, that. That's the pain in the ass part. And if you just don't care, it's the easiest thing in the world. And like the reality is that it's not that I don't care, but when I get the people in my ear, it's like I'm basically aligned. Like when they say something, I'm like, yeah, I agree, But sometimes there's some disagreements there, and I'm like, it doesn't even matter. Like, why are we talking about this? Why is it stressing us out? Like, I don't care. It's not for anybody else. It's really just for me and her. So as long as we're cool, like I'm cool. So there's been some stresses in it, but it's nothing's shaken us at the end of the day, which is, for me, like, it's just a cool test. I like to just do test trials and like, all right, like, is this a good stress test? Like, we've been fine, we've been solid, and, regardless of the noise, we've been just kind of powering through. So in that regard, I'm ecstatic about it,
There's like so many questions I think like I want to ask when it comes to it, and it could open up into a lot, and I want to get like the important part of it. Let's go with this. Has this experience so far planning it made you at any moment go to her and say, do you just want to like elope? Is that the term? Elope, like get out of here, just fly away, me and you, and get married?
So obviously we started with like, we could just elope and it would be nothing. Like it'd be the easiest thing in the world to do. And it just felt wrong to do that to our family who like, we know we're going to be so excited to do this and whatever. Mm-hmm. Also, again, like for her to have a very big day is like important to me. And I know it's important to her, like, not that she'll ever admit that, but it's important to me. Eloping's it's like the easy way out.
Is the wedding important to you, or is it important to you because it's important to her and you know that?
No, it's important. It's important to me because it's important to her. The tradition of it all is fine. Like for me, she was like, well, it's going to be so different when we're married. And I was like, no, it's like, not. How about it's the same thing it is now.
If she didn't want to have a wedding, she's like, hey, let's just go to the courthouse and do this. Are you fine with that at that point, if that's what she really wanted?
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care? Okay.
Yeah. I'd still be like, we should throw a party, like, because why not throw a party? But I wouldn't sit down and feed everyone and cut a cake and wear a tux. I don't want to wear a tie.
Did you say feed everyone?
Feed everyone is, okay. Here, let me explain the thing about a wedding, and you'll hit this probably soon, right? The thing about a wedding is that you have to feed 150 people, 200 people, and the party's the easy part. How easy is it to have you did this, you were Johnny Rich, the promoter of all time. Getting people a fucking wristband or an open bar is the easiest conversation ever. Hey, show up at this time, we're getting drunk, there's gonna be a DJ, have a blast. You ever have to feed that whole group also? That's the pain in the ass. The food can never be great. You're feeding 200 people at the same time. There's just no real win there, no matter what.
Do you want 200 people there? Do you have 200 people you really want to share that with?
17.
That's
17 at best. At best.
I'm like, can you bring your dog?
Is
Harley going to be there?
That's the problem with eloping, right? Mm-hmm. Because if I was to elope, I would be like, all right, well, I'm not eloping without my brother there, And then she all of a sudden,
weird when you say it like that.
All of a sudden, she's got to elope with both of her brothers, right? And then, okay, well,
Now you're back
gonna
to
have
square
your
one.
brothers. I might as well have my mom and my dad.
So now
Or, yeah,
it's-
my
yeah.
mom and my dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have that.
Well, I might as well have, this and this. So
Have you guys talked rules about, and I like to get right into the juice. Have you guys talked about the juice? I said the juice. Have you guys?
you're about to
They're
get
like,
canceled.
Does he have Yeezys on? Have you guys talked about like the bachelorette party and the rules? Did you guys establish like ground rules?
No.
I know
dude,
everybody's got something different.
No.
It's a real thing.
So no, because the rules are the same rules that our normal life is. Like, go party, have a good time, do whatever you want. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect us. Period. You know what I mean? Like, she drinks out of a fucking straw that's shaped like a dick. It's not gonna kill me. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Have a blast. I don't care. Not that that's her MO or like what they're gonna do anyways. But, and for me, if I drink out of a straw that's shaped like a dick, that's probably a problem.
All right. With respect, I think the safest way to do this is for me to ask you.
Is to turn the camera off and ask again.
Can we? No. I think if I ask you like, not like, hey, what would you do? And I think if I ask you to get a better idea, what's okay for her? As a man, when we talk about her bachelorette party, right? Let's talk about some just general things that happen.
Yeah.
Is she allowed? She goes away on a trip with her girlfriends. They go out of town. Is she allowed to go to a male strip club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happens in male strip clubs.
Hold on, no. Is she just?
But yeah,
let's
she's
just
allowed-
take the
she's
question
allowed
for
to
what
go.
it is,
She's allowed
not
to.
what it could be, right? Is she allowed? Like,
Absolutely.
And when I say allow, I'm gonna preface that with, I know you don't. Hey, you can and can't do this.
Right, that's
but
not
we're
me.
talking about within the agreed upon terms of your relationship with each other.
As far as whether it's still administering respect for one another. Yeah, she can go.
It's so like that's allowed in the relationship.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. She can go to the strip club. Okay. Is she allowed to get a lap dance from a guy at a strip club?
Yeah.
Hold on. She's allowed to get a lap dance. Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Is she allowed to touch his? It's a real thing because I've seen those videos.
No.
The girls get wild.
Your next question, no.
Okay.
No, that would be wrong, I think.
I was gonna ask if she's allowed to touch his penis.
I said
I just
no.
want to make sure that you knew that's what I
I
was saying.
said no then, I'm saying no now.
Because it's not like you're saying no to what, pocket?
Nah, I think
No.
that
At that point, is that disrespectful?
At what point is it
Now,
it
here's the
disrespectful?
thing. I want to play devil's advocate. Is it disrespectful when it's it's a bachelorette party? It's not like a normal thing. It's what she's doing there to celebrate. She's with her friends.
Yeah.
She's not touching it because, oh my, what a juicy, great, wonderful, attractive penis.
No.
It's,
First of all, I can't believe we're doing this right now. That's insane. I'll make it very easy. I don't think she should be allowed to do that, just like I shouldn't be allowed to touch a female in that region.
okay. Are
Right?
you allowed to get a lap dance then?
Just like she is, I should be able to.
Okay. So is a woman allowed to like rub her breast against your face?
So, allowed or not?
See why I was leaving it with her? Trying to do your bone.
No, I'm gonna make it easy.
All right.
First of all, I don't fuck with that. Meaning, like, I think like that's a girl disrespecting me at that point. Like, that's nothing to do with me and stuff. And like, I don't let a girl rub her fucking body on my face. Like, no one gets to touch my face. No one touches my face. Male, female, period. Like Stephanie,
Okay.
period.
Okay.
You know. Even like Ross, my big brother, will like come and like touch my face when he sees me. I'm like, yo, like, can you not?
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking that's my
Lap dance
bubble.
over at that point.
Yeah, I ain't with it. Oh, no.
Yeah.
It might as well not even be gone. Like, she's thrown across the room.
Whoa, what are you doing with these boobs here, lady? Get off of me.
Yeah, nah.
I'm outta here.
I'm really not about that.
Okay.
It's like not cool for me at all.
And I don't mean to. I ask
no,
you,
it's not.
but because
I'm
I think
cool
that's a
with it.
big thing of like a topic of conversation. Because I've met some women that are like, no, you can't go to a strip club, and then some guys are like, really the guys I don't really think for the most part don't care what their girls
You gotta
do.
understand, like, and for me, like, I grew up in clubs like that, doing that. Like, it just none of it phases me. I'm not impressed by any of it. I don't care about it. It's not my thing. I'm just not that guy. And I'm never so wasted or anything. And I wouldn't be even on an occasion like that, like, because I don't let myself get out of control, that I would be acting a certain type of way. Like, that shit just doesn't fly with me. I ain't about that. I'd much rather be the guy sitting on top of the couch at the table, just kind of like watch my boys have fun. Like, you've seen me act at those places. Like, I'd rather throw a bunch of money at one of my boys who I know is single and will enjoy it than I would even for myself. So
Yeah.
What else? What other topic do we have so I can fucking move on
You
from
want
this?
to get out of this?
There's no win for me here. I don't have a win. I'm just
No,
here.
I mean, if you
I'm
had
just surviving. I'm just fighting right
if,
now.
If you had a win, I think you already reached that. Sounds like you're really going to the whole bachelorette thing respectful. So I'm going to end it with one last question, just so we can move on. What are your thoughts on like the joint celebration, like the bachelorette party, like the joint one, where all the girls come together, all the guys come together? You with that?
I'm not against it. Like we're not doing that, obviously. But I wouldn't be against it. I think I honestly think that like I'm way more fun than like me and my boys are like way more fun and could probably do so much more than like her and just her group of girls could do. It just depends where you are. Like if we're in Miami, like this amount of money is gonna get you a lot better over time. Like it is a budgeted thing at some point.
Yeah.
So like, they could be on a 60-foot yacht, but if we pool all of our money together, we could be on a 100-foot yacht. And we're all a good enough time that we would have just a good time together regardless. My thing is like, why do we have to have an occasion to do that? Why can't we just be like, hey, let's all hang out on this weekend and let's go out? Why make it a...
Well, because it's a special occasion.
Yeah, that's
so
our
you
wedding.
Make it a special
but
event.
that's our wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
That's
Whatever
cool,
we decide to do, we decide to do. So when are you getting married? I know Val's been like really pressing you on it. You told me the other day Val's been like really pressing you.
I did not.
That's exactly what you said.
I did not.
You were
say
like,
that.
Adam, I don't know what to do. Val's really pressing me about popping the question. Do you have a diamond guy? What did you do for staff? How much does it cost? Should I go lab grown?
Okay.
How could I just make up those details?
I haven't been pressed. I haven't been being pressed, but it's something that we've discussed. And yeah, I did come to you and like kind of ask, hey, what did you do? Like, how do you go about picking and whatnot? Because it seems like something that I guess in a perfect world, you get it right and get the ring right, but something that women are really particular about, in fact, like what they want. So I wondered how that would work. I think I feel pretty confident about like when I would ask and the type of ring I'm gonna do. And
so
all that.
This is happening. I was fucking around 2 seconds ago.
I've thought about it, and I see that down the road for us. I do. I don't know the timeline and stuff because our relationship, we've been together roughly,
Should I change the invitation from John Richardson and guest to her name? Or should I do future Mrs. and Mrs. and that'll be your proposal? Like, hey, look what we got in
No,
the
I
mail.
definitely don't want to do like the whole, imagine I propose at your wedding.
Oh,
you're like,
nah.
oh,
First
happy
of all,
for you,
that's
but like,
so wrong.
what a jerk.
That's so wrong to do.
Yeah,
People who do that are wrong.
there's-
First of all, I want to let you know that I wouldn't care.
I don't think
Because
you
that's not
care.
the type of guy that I
Yeah,
am.
but still,
But it's wrong.
It's wrong to do that,
Yeah,
to
it's
steal
wrong.
somebody else's thunder.
Matter of fact, if you do that, you should be automatically having to give a certain caliber of gift.
You think?
You just stole my fucking whole setup and flowers.
I think the only way to do that is to ask permission before you do it.
Well, okay.
I think that's the only
one.
way.
And then I'd be like, yes, but you better give the certain caliber gift.
Yeah. Oh, you want
My proposal costs a good
little
amount of
buy-off
money.
for it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You're gonna use my platform. There's a fee. There's a
platform. You're gonna get my photographers. You're gonna get my videographer. You're gonna get my flower background.
So I guess you talked about that before. Hey,
My
man,
toast.
Can I chip in for everything because of this?
Not everything. But like whatever your gift was, you got to then put it together. Whatever your proposal cost might be. Some people propose with flowers and this and that, or a photographer, and it costs
That should be the gift.
800,
Yeah.
whatever. You got to add that shit
It's
on.
not, now that we're talking about it, it's even worse to me now that people do that. It's a total piggyback on somebody else's.
Absolutely. That's why it's so wrong. That's a reason why it's so wrong. Not only are you stealing the moment, you're stealing the
Like, and then your fiance, like your girl, you're like, hey, like we got to make this wedding. She's like, I don't think I'm feeling. I'm not gonna wait. You're like,
oh, we're going.
oh, we're going.
We're
I got
going.
a fucking lot writing on this one.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh man,
100% agree.
Yeah, I definitely see it happening. She's wonderful, and it's just about the right timing. I don't know what that is, and we've talked about it, but I see it happening soon. So we just cut for a second because we had to refill the drink, and I don't know, something about the file getting too long. I feel like we got into such a great flow of conversation, and it was exciting, and we touched on a lot of different things quickly.
Yeah.
But I really do want to talk more about the Kanye thing because it does. I don't know. Is he crazy or not? Can I say what I think first?
Yeah, I think you should say whatever your piece
Have
is.
you ever heard the term unsane?
No, I have not actually.
Okay,
This is gonna be a first.
unsanity. It's when you were so like, and I guess people would refer to this as being woke, which I fucking hate.
Yeah.
Hate the term woke. But unsane. Like you're just so smart and aware of everything that you seem crazy to the rest of the people that are like just the kind of walk of the day, like just go through the regular people. You're like that above, like you're unsane.
Okay, so interesting definition. Once you compared it to woke, really watered it down to where I was like, no.
Well,
You know
I'm
what I
saying
mean?
I'm using that to try to help
Here's the thing.
the woke people. I want them to understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
you
so-
know, it's not being woke. It's like you understand things on such a different, just a completely different, higher level of understanding than everyone else. That when you talk about things and you try to share your thoughts and express yourself, you seem fucking crazy. You seem insane, but you're actually unsane because what you're saying isn't just gibberish.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think there's two levels to this, and I don't want to lose any of my thoughts. So, A, is Kanye West a genius? Absolutely, right? But do you take a genius and then put him on a football field and expect him to be great? No. So when you take Kanye West, the genius behind the fucking tables, behind the mic, producing, designing, anything, architecture, art, and then you say, all right, let's take that same guy and try to make him a politician, he's not going to do that good. You know what I'm saying?
But are we trying to do that, or is he trying to do that?
No, I think that's what he's trying to do. I think that's when people make the excuse of when he's doing something political or something, anything, and they're like, well, he's a genius. You're right, he's a genius. However, he doesn't have any, he doesn't belong there. He's not gonna win there.
Why
right?
would it?
And my second point being, I forgot the second point. Like I said, I didn't want to know.
Why
got a short term.
Hold on. Why would a genius do that though? If he's a genius, why would he take up this like?
Oh, because I mean, first of all, you know the deal: left brain, right brain. Like, there's an art side, and then there's like a very logical, concise, mathematical side. He's all left brain, all art brain. I don't know if that's left or right. I believe it's left, but I guess I have a 50-50 shot.
I'd really like to settle something right now.
Go ahead.
Who is the hottest Kardashian? There's only one right answer here.
One right answer?
Yeah.
So the key to what you just said is right now.
Give an answer.
Right now. Have you been keeping up?
Okay. My answer that I just gave the camera, so because I want to, they'll know. I want to make sure they saw. It's go for right now. Give me your right now, and then give me your all time.
The right now for me is, and I don't know if I'm saying the right name because I don't keep up enough, but
Not the big one.
Tristan's, not Tristan's, because obviously not Tristan's, but the answer is not Tristan's.
Okay.
Because she's got that like tall, skinny, blonde vibe right now. I don't fuck with the one.
So
who's
wait, you
with
think
Travis.
she is now? You're saying
Travis?
Okay, I'll break it down. So there's
It's never been Kim. I'll put it out.
Kim.
It's
There's
never been
Kim. She's the main one.
Never been her.
Right? Ray J. That whole thing.
Well, first of all, don't disrespect.
It's not disrespect.
My boy like that.
It's-
Don't disrespect my
Who's
boy
your
like
boy?
that.
Kanye?
Obviously.
Stop. Okay, I said
Whatever.
Ray J, not Pete Davidson.
Also disrespect.
So
Also
we're just
disrespect.
talking here. You know, I'm not a star. I'm
Whatever.
nobody.
Not him.
I'm a fan.
Not her.
I'm part of the viewership, right?
I get it.
Courtney is Courtney. No, I'm sorry. Kim's Kim.
Right.
Right. See, I love you, Courtney. You're on my brain all the time when we talk about this. I just want you to know. Travis Barker, you did good. Okay.
Yeah, cool, but just not the hottest by any
Yeah,
means.
and like the fact that you were like not Tristan's. That's Chloe.
Yeah,
That's the other one.
I'm with
right?
her.
Okay. And then
Right
so,
now.
So Kim's Kim. She's
And
like,
that's excluding the Jenners, probably. Are they Kardashians or they're Jenners? Like Kylie and
they're
and,
Jenners,
the
but
other
they're
one,
part
Kendall?
of the Kardashian brand, I would say.
Yeah,
I like that.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
But that's
are they in the
excluding
mix?
them because they're like,
Oh, so then out of the three, I think I'm a clear winner. What did you say? Who did you say?
it's Courtney.
Which one is that? The little one?
Courtney is Travis Barker's one.
Oh, big pass.
What?
Big pass.
She's the clear winner.
Can't get past the voice.
Her voice?
Yeah, it's just the way she talks. Can't do it. Can't do it. It matters. It matters.
Oh my God. Remember earlier, you're like, when are you going to get married and everything?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure the window on Courtney's closed. For me, at least.
Oh, for you.
Before I propose.
I
You
hear
know?
that. I hear that. I hear that. It's closed, my friend.
It's closed. Yeah,
It's
that's my
fucking
rap.
closed.
Okay.
Matter of fact, if it was open,
It just closed.
it just closed down. It's been closed.
Okay, so
Good for you and your personality, your ego.
right?
Good for, yeah, everyone should have that.
Back to my girl right now. I mean, I have my girlfriend. Love her. I love her.
Way to preface that. Just in case.
Which camera? So I want everybody to
This
love,
one right here.
love her. Love you, babe. However, I don't want to say but. I wanna
By
say
the way,
however.
there should never be a however. However, it's not great.
However, it's not good. What's a good?
Yeah.
Okay, I love you. Period. My
Also-
current celebrity, in addition to that love, is this fact: Florence Pug or Pugh, P-U-G-H. I never know how to pronounce it. Is like my celebrity crush though, and she, you know who that is, right?
I don't. Can we pull it up?
Scarlett.
I'll pull it up.
All right, can we?
They don't have a thing.
Florence Pugh.
Oh, it's UGH.
Yeah, U-G-H. Like I said.
Oh, she
Scarlet
is...
Witch's sister.
Yes.
That's
oh,
where
yeah,
you would
Black
most
Widow.
probably most. I know
She
her
was
from.
also in the movie with fucking Harry Styles.
Yeah, that movie that just came out.
Yeah, didn't watch it because I'm not with the thrillers. But
Yeah,
but
that was
cool.
Olivia Wilde's movie, and
That's what's up.
Shia LaBeouf was supposed to be in that.
Did you say Shiloh with an L? Because it's
No,
just,
I said
there's
Shia.
no L.
I didn't say L.
Don't disrespect him like that.
I would never. I love Ren Stevens.
Yeah. Who?
Exactly.
I know. Ian Stevens?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
I
his sister's name?
Hillary Duff.
Oh, wow. Don't cut that. That's
Lizzie
terrible.
McGuire?
No, that's not.
But
no.
same era.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
okay,
leave
fair.
me alone.
All right, we got way off.
Anyways.
Florence Pugh is celebrity crush. I think she's
Yeah,
wonderful.
so Khloe Kardashian, for sure.
But Courtney is the baddest one. You think it's Khloe?
Today.
Today, now.
Today.
No.
Okay. You're supposed to say that.
It's not even like, I think your opinion is wrong.
You don't, it's not the respecting or not respecting my opinion, you just think it's wrong.
It's just wrong.
Yeah, I don't care what the fuck.
Okay.
How about that?
All right. So
You know what I do think is wrong? I don't want to do it. I don't want to
Do
play.
it.
I don't want to play.
do it.
I
Come
do
on.
think that Kanye, just let me go back into this.
Yeah, because this is what this all is from.
No, it's a
That's
fair
why it's so
segue.
big. We got to talk about it.
It's
so
brand
many-
new.
Yeah.
It's brand new.
Unsanity.
So
Look it
Kanye
up.
gets, so let me backtrack a little bit. Elon Musk buys Twitter, takes over Twitter, and says, freedom of speech for all. Now, what he won't do is, freedom of reach, right? Just having to come up with some level of slogan, meaning if you're going to put out some negative shit that is going to affect the world, he's not going to just allow you to get a ton of views, meaning he'll take the algorithm and shadow ban or do this and that, right? So he gives everybody back their platform, including Trump, including Kanye and whatever. And then Kanye starts doing some terrible Kanye shit. When I say terrible, I mean he's just fucking talking. He's not delivering his message properly. Doesn't mean I'm not behind him. Matter of fact, I don't want to say I'm behind him because he's out of his fucking mind.
He definitely said you're behind him.
I did
I
say
heard
that
you
out
say
loud.
it.
But that's not what I meant.
Okay.
I don't mean that. So let me tell you what happened, because I know you're off social media, and we'll get into that right after this. Matter of fact, Camera Guy 1, don't let me forget about that. John's been off social media for a second.
Yeah.
So,
Camera guy 2, remind me to remember.
Kanye gets on this podcast, we'll call it, and starts saying, like, I think the Nazis came out with some good stuff. And Hitler wasn't all bad. That's his message. He doesn't say it correctly because Kanye says nothing correctly unless it's over a sick beat, right? That's
Okay.
fair game. So I get the overall message of, like, he wants to be like Jesus Christ, who loved everybody, including the guys who were nailing him to the fucking cross at the time. Jesus was still like, I love you,
Yeah.
I don't mean to put quotes there. I'm sure that's the story. I've not fucking Bible studied. I don't want to talk about it. But Kanye was like, I'm cool with Hitler. I'm cool with the Nazis. They did some good stuff. Whatever. I love everybody. And then Kanye goes on Twitter and puts a fucking picture of a Jewish star, and inside that Jewish star, connecting all the lines, was a swastika, right? And that's where Elon Musk drew the line and was like, I'm not with that. You can't do that. And he suspended his Twitter account after just reinstating everyone saying free speech. So for me, I was like, that was bad. But then just don't show that to everybody. Why ban him? Like, still allow him to have free speech if he feels that way or that's what he thinks, then let him do that. Because he's so influential, he's not allowed to share that message.
Well, everybody is.
Because if that's the case and you believe that, then in my opinion, then the same time where they were like, telling LeBron, just shut up and dribble, that's the same thing you're doing, no?
But for Kanye, not for Elon.
No, Elon he's in control. He does whatever the fuck he wants.
He does what he wants,
But
but you
if you're going
can't
to
say-
promote free speech, how are you not promoting that?
Well, I
I don't
think
mean promote it, but at least allow it.
Couple things.
Yeah, please.
Right.
Because now you know the story. I'm
Yeah.
sure you didn't hear. Did you know that before?
Not the swastika connecting to the Star of David.
Crazy.
It's fucking
Crazy, by the
nuts.
way.
But okay.
By the way, not something he designed. Something that's already existed, obviously.
Yeah. So I have
Just saying.
a few thoughts. One, the whole Elon Musk thing. Like, yeah, if you're gonna say freedom of speech, then the swastika and that thing, if that's Kanye's speech, that has to be allowed.
And let me just say one quick thing. Hate speech is protected under freedom of speech legally. I don't believe that it's right. I think it's fucking crazy. I'm not a big fan of it. Also, like, when I hear that shit and people talk about it and I feel like they're affected, I'm like, you're weak. Like, you're letting that affect you. Like, that affects your day. You're upset about that. Like,
it shouldn't.
You have a real life to worry about.
Well, people
you know?
hate Kanye.
People hate.
They
people,
hate him.
Do people? So okay, people hate Kanye, and more importantly, I think people love to hate.
Yes.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not exuding that. I'm not
so,
like worrying about that.
So the
Sorry,
Elon.
go back to
no,
your
it's
thing.
okay. So my thought immediately with Elon Musk is like, dude, I just bought this business. I can't have the Star of David and a swastika connected, like running on Twitter, and that's like news now that I've just come in and cleaned house and taken over.
Yeah.
I think at some extent you still have to like answer to the people a little bit. You know, when it's your business, it's a big stance to say we're going to allow that.
At $100 billion net worth, you don't have to answer to anybody. That's the reality.
Okay, so then
for him,
so then this is a personal call on his part.
I think it's a personal call on his part. I
Okay.
think that he believed that was really going to incite some crazy riot or whatever.
Well, then
and he was like,
I
I feel like I'm doing a good deed by not allowing it.
if he's doing, but then
Which I was like, all right, cool. Like, I get both sides because I understand from a business aspect, of course. But if you're going to promote free speech is free speech.
So then my personal opinion is like,
Unless you're like, we're meeting up at this point to kill everybody, that's wrong.
I
you
like
know?
Elon Musk more because of that, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
Right? But at the same time, okay, so then Elon Musk gets to decide what's free speech and not now.
Sounds
I'll let you connect that dot. You know what I mean?
I know.
Connect it right to the swastika if you want. Like that's, you know what I mean? So now we've got this one guy that's like, I don't think this is good for the people.
If so facto, Elon is Hitler. That's what you're saying. That's what you just said.
I didn't say that.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yes, he said yeah.
That's what you maybe heard, but that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
There's the whole Elon thing, you know, it's freedom of speech. As far as Kanye doing that, there's a part of me that thinks, is this guy doing this because he understands that by doing this, society is fucked, and he's like, they respond more to hating me, and that'll keep me relevant. And this is Uber marketing,
anyways.
And like Uber branding. Does he do it for that?
I don't know, man. I'll tell you what I don't try and do. As a Kanye fan, I don't try to get inside that guy's brain. Because why put myself through that? You know what I mean? Like, when I say he's a genius, I mean musically.
You mean just as an artist?
I think as an artist in general. I think there's a lot of artists that went fucking bananas in the real world. Yeah. You know, like, and I'm cool with it, you know, whatever. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop wearing my Yeezys or stop listening to that music. You know, how does that do me any good? You know, it's the shit I like. I'm going to keep doing it. So I'm not supporting the shit he does, but that doesn't mean I'm not supporting him or his music. Like, I think they're two different things.
Is buying a pair of Yeezys for yourself supporting Kanye West?
I don't really look at it like that.
That's the question, though, is it? Like, if I go buy a pair of Yeezys right now, I mean, they're all pulled, apparently, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
But let's say you buy something directly from KanyeWest.com.
Yeah, is that supporting... Am I doing that to support Kanye, or do I like the fucking product?
I think that a product is a product. Like, at the end of the day, you don't support child labor, but you buy shit made in China.
I'm not buying Heinz 57,
like,
and I'm like, fucking crap.
It's all it's all a contradiction anyways, so what's the point? Like, the reality is, like, we just live in a world, like, you dealt the cards you're dealt, just fucking play the game. You want to be mad at the government, be mad at the government, but, like, that's not helping you not pay taxes. You still got to pay the taxes, so what's the point? You know, pass go, pay the taxes, and keep on moving. Just do the best you can in the reality that we live in. Whether it's a simulation or not, man. Just keep doing your thing.
Oh, man.
Go ahead. Say how you believe we're just in a simulation.
I definitely don't. But I've known enough people that have that I can shake my head at it like, oh, man. No, it's definitely real life. I don't know. I think this guy has such deep concepts, and he might not necessarily be wrong, but the way he expresses those ideas.
he's the guy who has probably an okay thought, who just cannot say it verbally correctly. You know, just imagine you have 20 thoughts going on at once. You're trying to get your thought out, and it comes out all wrong. People do that all the time.
I would love for him to just sit with Jordan Peterson for like 2 hours.
Who is Jordan Peterson?
Dude, you gotta, like, I started watching, I learned about him from like Joe Rogan and watching his clips. He's like a
Whoever that is, he needs more than 2 hours.
He's like a modern day philosopher, almost like really intelligent guy. Like you like familiar with Ben Shapiro, like his stuff? I've been watching these guys.
No, it
like,
sounds Jewish though, so I don't think Kanye's gonna fuck with that guy.
Yikes.
Again, I'm Jewish. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Did you watch the comedy stand-up Jew, by the way?
No.
Ari Shafir?
Shafir?
Yeah, the Jewish kind.
Yeah.
Hysterical.
I'm
Hysterical. One of Joe Rogan's boys, actually. Really amazing.
No, I haven't seen it.
Check it out.
It's on Netflix?
As a matter of fact, it's cool because, first of all, this guy could not have got luckier that Kanye West went off about Jews, and then this guy dropped a comedy special about Jews that he had filmed months prior. So like there was no better marketing layup for this guy, which...
What's his name?
Ari Shafir.
Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
Ari, it's time. Have you seen the news? It's time. Drop it.
No.
Yeah.
Media. They control the media.
Yeah. Release the special.
Matter of fact, you release it in 6 days. We know what's coming.
Yeah.
But yo, it was truly perfectly timed, and it was an awesome special.
Yeah.
Neil Brennan also just came out with a 6 special on Netflix.
I don't think he's funny.
Do you know who that is?
I know who that is. It's
Tell the camera who it is.
Dave Chappelle's partner, writing partner. They did Chappelle Show together. I know who he is. I don't think he's that funny.
He's a comedic genius.
Okay, maybe.
I'm just saying.
Maybe on paper and writing and concepts.
No.
I don't know. I just don't agree with the delivery. Is not for me.
Did you watch his last special?
Not his last special.
I feel like if you're gonna not like a guy.
Yeah. Thanks for changing that because I hardly hate him.
You don't even know him.
Yeah.
If you don't like him, you should still watch to be like, do I still not like this guy?
I know him and Chappelle had like a falling
Let's talk
out
about it on
because of the show
episode
and stuff
5.
like that. Okay. I'll watch it.
Episode 5 in 7 months from now. Let me know if you like it.
Man, you're really bullying your opinion on episode 4, huh?
Yeah. This is my episode.
Look, watch Neil Brennan.
This is my time to shine.
Yeah.
Episode 4.
All right. So Neil Brennan's cool, but I'm more like Chappelle. Like I love Chappelle. You would talk about genius. I think Chappelle's a comedic genius.
Agreed.
And you want to talk about sharing, like the way he puts things into perspective, his ideas.
Did you watch SNL, Chappelle?
Yeah, I always do.
You know he got mad. He caught mad shit for that.
But that's fine. I think that's fine.
I definitely think it's fine. But I fuck with Chappelle, and I think that nothing he said was wrong.
But I think what's the difference?
But I think people are overly sensitive.
Here's the difference. They are overly sensitive, but even more when you are trying to express your idea like Chappelle does. He does it in a very tactful way, as opposed to Kanye.
Same thoughts, way better delivery.
Yeah, the delivery. That's
100%.
That's it. Yeah. I think that's the biggest difference. The way Kanye goes about it, and people hate him. And when you where's this from? I think it's from I don't remember. I think it's from Grand Theft Auto.
Okay,
which is nuts.
All, nothing's from Grand Theft Auto.
No. There was a line I never forgot. It stuck with me and made a lot of sense. It's like you can't shake hands with clenched fists, right?
That was from Grand Theft Auto.
That's from Grand Theft Auto, dude, and that's a really
Who'd
deep
they
thing.
steal it from?
And he probably stole it from like Bob Marley or something. You know what I mean? Because the character was Jamaican in it.
Oh,
and he
that's
said
racist as fuck.
It's not racist.
That's mad racist.
No, it was
every Jamaican's Bob Marley.
No, it was a play.
A Jamaican guy said it. It must have come from Bob Marley.
No,
it's what you just said.
Whenever you drive his car, he's playing like reggae music and everything. What do you want me to like? It is what it is.
Sounds
right.
Racist.
But that's a great thing. Like you can't shake hands with clenched fists. Like how could somebody possibly hear whatever Kanye's trying to say as much as they fucking hate him right now?
Agreed.
So even if he's right, you don't want to hear it.
Let's not make it just about Kanye. Anybody, it's anybody.
You don't want to listen to anybody, even if they're right. If you hate them and you're just angry.
No different than the Trump guys who hate Biden and the Biden guys who hate Trump. They're just not willing to hear. They're not willing to listen.
Oh man,
we're fucked, buddy. We're fucked.
I have the best story right now that you just made me.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, so I live in Tennessee now. I am from Florida. I've lived in Florida since I was 9 years old, right? And I'm a big DeSantis fan. I am. I like the guy, right? I do. This isn't like a public endorsement. I just like the guy.
It sounds like a public endorsement.
And I want to share this so people understand why. I don't think, man, I don't care. Let's do it. I don't think when I saw okay, if you want to identify as a male, a female, cool, right? Like, do you be happy? Everybody should have that. But like if you're born a man and you want to identify as a female and then go compete in a women's league and fuck women up in it, fuck you. That's just wrong. And at what point do we, like as a society, just like stop saying, we're gonna allow it because I'm afraid to lose what I got and I don't want the cancel culture to come after me. Like we have to like stop. Shit's just wrong. That's wrong. So when they talk about like people get uber offended, like the gay bill, which he didn't even call it that, which the media like doned that on him, right? And you know, maybe my facts are like not 100%. Like what I'm saying, this is stuff I've read and seen, just my version of it, right? I like everybody love everybody, like Will Ferrell said, really. But that part's not okay. And then the whole gay bill thing, like I'm wearing I have the dopest Make America Florida Again shirt that I love. Like just, it's a great shirt. It's fun to wear and I'm wearing it. I go pick up my brothers from the airport in Nashville. They come to visit. We're in Nashville. I take them to Hattie B's Chicken. Drop fucking hashtags on all these things I'm about to say, right? Somebody's going to respond in a great way. I want free chicken. So we go to Hattie B's. I'm wearing the DeSantis shirt and this gay couple, like they're drunk, really drunk. And one guy's aggressive drunk. The other guy's like a calm, cool drunk, right? And this guy comes up to me and he's like, oh, wow, cool fucking shirt, man. Do you feel good with your DeSantis shirt on? You feel real fucking cool? Shirt looks real cool on you and DeSantis and all you fucking, like went like in the line at Hattie B's.
Yeah. And your brothers were there.
My brothers were there. My brothers are hotheads. They're ready to like,
I was about to say.
They're ready to go full hate crime right now. I'm like, I go, hey man. I go, yeah, I like the shirt, you know.
I was going to say, what makes it dope outside of the fact that it says, make Florida.
It's like it's DeSantis 2024, I'm sorry. So it's like.
So nothing made it dope besides the fact that that's what it said.
And we talk freedom of speech. Who fucking cares what my shirt says?
Right.
Somebody could walk past me with a shirt that says, fuck you, John Richardson, fuck you. And like.
I have that shirt.
You have that shirt? I'm not offended by that. You know, like, I think that's funny because, like, who cares? Yeah, freedom. People could think what they want. Like, I want to live my life. And my life can't be, like, determined by, like, people and their personal thoughts, or I'll have a miserable life.
Right.
So this guy was mad upset, and his boyfriend, husband, whatever, his partner, however you want to call it, was like, hey, man, I'm really sorry. He drank way too much. Being real nice, like, cool about it. And I was cool about it, too. Like, I didn't make a big thing about it. I didn't go like call
you don't
the
care
media
that much
and be like, wow, this is hetero hate here because of this. Like, I didn't make it like that thing because who cares, really? You know, and it just like it's silly, and it fires me up like how this is such a thing right now, and I feel like people just want to belong to something so bad sometimes, and I think a lot of it comes from that. Do what you want to do, like do what makes you happy, live your life, but like give people the same right to do that. And if that means participating in what you want to create or not, like that's got to be okay too.
I'm sorry, you want me to piggyback on that?
Take it from here.
First of all, great story. Great story. I could see the detail. I could see the pictures there.
So we caught the guy after he left Hattie B's in the alley, and we beat his fucking. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know what to say. There's so much right and wrong with everything you said. Everything's right, what you said.
But who could say this? Like who could say stuff like this? Everybody's scared to like even say what they think. And I'm just like,
on one hand, I'm like, I'm glad that that they were able to, say their opinions. Like good for you. At the same time, like who the fuck do you think you are talking to me about what I'm wearing right now? Like if that guy was wearing a skirt because he was gay, you weren't gonna be like, hey, that skirt's terrible. Why are you wearing that?
Yeah, cool fucking skirt, bro.
Right.
Like the way he said it to me, so mean.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Shit. Like stop talking to other people you don't know. Why are you talking to strangers? No one should talk to strangers.
Hey, we're in the line for Hattie B's. Let's talk about how good their fucking chicken is.
That's just as wrong as like guys going up to girls in gyms who are like obviously wearing headphones. Like, you don't have any business talking to that person. Like, just don't talk to them. It seems odd to me.
But then how do you pick up girls at the gym?
You don't. You don't. You don't do it. It seems wrong. It's wrong for a lot of reasons. Like.
Yeah. But do girls go to the gym wanting to get the attention and picked up?
No. Half your sentence, yes. The other half of the sentence, no. They go to the gym.
Can you clarify which half of my sentence was right?
The get picked up part is wrong. Like they might be going for eyeballs.
So
or they might be going,
girls go to the gym is right?
They might be going for eyeballs or to just look good or feel good for themselves, which I think is fine. But like, they're probably not going so that they can get picked up that day. Like, I'm sure they're going to fucking work out. Like, we go to the gym to work out.
Okay,
You go to the gym thinking like, yeah, I'm going to get picked up. I hope some girl comes and talks to me.
Hold
and
on.
says, you're benching 200 today. You're
Hold
looking
on.
great.
I want to make it fair.
I say 200 because I know you're not doing more than 200.
That's insane, by the way. Okay, let's just reverse it.
315?
Let's just
What's
reverse
your max?
Hold on.
The world wants to know.
My max right now, it's
Right
definitely below 3. I don't really bench press anymore, but
Shoulder, bum shoulder.
yeah, but I'll flip a house over if I need to, you know.
Yeah, I hear that.
Okay.
I hear that.
I love attention. I love eyeballs, but I don't want to get picked up at the gym. So in order to get my attention, I'm gonna wear the shortest, tightest shorts I could think of, and have my dong like on the side, just like hanging out right there, and I'm gonna go. And then somebody's gonna come up to me and be like, "Hey," I'm gonna be like, "Whoa, buddy, relax. I'm not a piece of meat, okay?" And just my whole costume just hanging on the side of my hamstring.
Yeah.
And like, why? So is that my fault now, or is it their fault because they approached me?
It's not a fault thing. People shouldn't just be approaching people, period.
Let's just all walk around the world like this. Like, don't want to offend anybody.
There's like places where you meet people like that. I don't think that's one of them. Like, you want to go to a fucking library or like a bar at night? Like, that seems like open territory to meet people. The gym, and when I say the gym, I mean like gym headphones on. Like, not gym, you're walking around, your head's all up, and you're like making eye contact. Like, there's body language that makes shit appropriate versus not. It seems like a very normal thing. I don't understand how people don't get it.
So like, I'm headed to my gym crusher and her headphones are off. Like, and then I'm like, here I go, I'm gonna make my move. And then she's like, I'm like, fuck.
I don't know.
Damn, I missed my shot.
I don't know what made you so approachable to that couple or to that one man who wanted to yell at you about your shirt. Like, what made you think, what made him think that it was okay to talk to you like that?
Kind eyes is what I've heard.
Because you have kind eyes.
I
think it was solely a moment of intoxication on that person's end. Like, I think myself or I think in a normal day, you're wearing that shirt, that guy's not intoxicated, he's not saying shit to you. Because of the way that you hold yourself in your demeanor. So you're just not really looking to hear that shit. Matter of fact, the fact that he did that, it was you and your brothers, is insane to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
But then I think this. Same scenario, the guy's not intoxicated, he doesn't say anything. And I actually mean this, because I do care about people.
Duh.
Is that guy like feeling fucked up? Is this guy like hurt? Is he like, fuck, man, that's so offensive, that shit hurts me? If
it was, then the only thing to do is be like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Rick. Like, tell me about your shirt and why that makes sense to you. Like, have a fucking decent conversation with another human being if you're gonna do that. But for you to go berate somebody like that, is insane to me. I don't do that. Like, you go around
that might be a better way to do it.
Might be a better way.
Hey, your shirt really offends me. I was hoping we could talk about it.
What if you were like
on the line at Hattie B's?
What if you were?
I think I'd respond more mean if he did it that way. To be honest with you, and that sounds fucked up. If he's like, "Hey, sir, you know what? Your shirt is like really offensive to me. I was just wondering if you could explain to me like why you support that."
There's just a way to talk to people.
I'd be like, dude, I just want some fucking chicken, man. Get out of my face.
There's a way to talk to people. That's all. And I think that's the problem, is that everyone feels so fucking protected because we've either defunded police here or did this and that people are like, yo, I'm just gonna go around and do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
And now everybody's a tough guy. And that's insane.
It's
not the way we grew up.
It's exhausting, man.
When you grew up, you were able to say some shit to somebody like that, bro, you would have got slapped.
Yeah, well, where we grew up, and like up north, that you don't do that. You mind your business.
Yeah, it did not
It's a
fly.
very like mind your business kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, wear whatever shirt you want, man. Like, you support whatever you want, but that's what freedom is. Like, but it can't be one way and not the other.
Well,
and that's what Dave Chappelle's talking about.
Nice circle.
That's what he's talking about. It can't be one way and not the other. It's got to be both.
Agreed.
I love everybody. That's my final stance.
There's no one not to love. There's no one not to love. It's fucked up when you put people in the group, in the bubble like that. And
there's no one not to love?
Yeah, even Nazis.
Wow, you read my mind. I was going to try to trap you with that.
Yeah.
That was great.
But like, fuck Nazis, obviously. Because like, duh, you know.
No, but like, that's an interesting thing. But think about how deep
that
thought is. Like,
so that is what Kanye is saying. That is the circle. Like,
yeah.
That is what he's saying. And him in his Bible-loving Christ world right now, and in his brain is truly like, he loved everybody. Christ loved everybody, regardless of what they were doing, even when they were pinning him to the cross. Therefore, I love the Nazis.
Yeah.
That's a crazy circle, but I get it. I get it from his perspective. It ain't my perspective. I'm not with that, but I get it.
Yeah,
for
it's
him.
deep because
I get it for him.
Kanye's basically like asking the question like, all right, if we're talking about being good Christians and everything, we're using that word. Does Hitler deserve forgiveness?
Exactly.
Do the Nazis deserve forgiveness?
Exactly.
But like, who hears that? And and maybe they don't think that. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I'm not saying like who's right or wrong on that because that's so.
Well, there's no win. There's no win here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'd hate to lose our sponsorship at this point. You know?
Well, bro, he. I mean, I don't want to keep going into it, but he lost everything for that. But I honestly, not just as a Kanye fan, I just think that he was okay losing everything, and now he's truly independent.
Do you still ride with Kanye right now?
If
do you still support him?
Let me put it this way: if he dropped an album tomorrow, are you listening or not listening?
I'm listening.
Me too. You guys? Okay, so 3.5 out of 4 are listening. Okay.
But okay, are you listening to support him, or are you listening?
I'm never listening. Okay,
that's what I'm trying to clarify.
Well, let me make it very clear for me and for you and for everybody else.
It's not for me. I'm asking for because people think that like,
okay,
if you listen to him, you're supporting him.
Let me make it easy for you then.
Yeah.
I'll make it very easy. I think it's a good example. I'm never supporting any person at that level to put money in their pockets, supporting them in that way. I'm doing it because I like to hear their music. For example, if Taylor Swift, who I adore, is on the street of Manhattan and she's got a fucking guitar and she's got her guitar case out and she was playing music, I would sit there and listen. Would I take $1 out of my pocket and put it in her basket? Probably not. I'd probably say she's got enough money. She doesn't really need my dollar. I could probably keep going and just enjoy the music the same way I'm enjoying Kanye's music when I listen to it on Apple Music. Is it some way supporting them because Apple's got to pay him and that's the whole thing? Yeah, not my business. I pay the fucking $13 a month and that's that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
I'm not supporting, meaning like I care that they make money so that they could go take over another fucking world or whatever. It's not what my thing is. Okay. I just like to listen to shit I like to listen to.
But why do you hate Taylor Swift? Why would you not support her charity? Clearly, she's trying to raise money for a charity. If she's outside the street.
I started with I adore Taylor Swift. I'll say it at the end. I adore Taylor Swift.
All right. I just want to make sure
I adore Taylor Swift. I think it's crazy that we couldn't get tickets to her concert. I'm upset about it. That's a whole other conversation. Did you see that, the whole thing about Ticketmaster?
No.
She like had dropped tickets. It's been like less than 30 seconds sold out. All of a sudden reselling for like $20K a ticket.
Nice.
In the nosebleeds. Nuts.
Who bought them?
Everybody.
Do we know? Oh, so
she hasn't toured.
them.
I guess she hasn't toured in a minute, and so like
that doesn't fall on the artist though, right?
Oh no, it doesn't. Check this out. Ticketmaster gets shunned on Twitter. Like, I can't believe you guys fucked us, yada yada, from all the fans. Ticketmaster goes, it's Taylor's fault. She hasn't toured in such a long time that it's her fault. She should be touring
Taylor
more.
Swift under the bus.
They tried to. You know who didn't accept that? The T-Swifters.
Is that what they're called?
That's what I'm called. Yeah. Deadass.
Please hashtag that. The T-Swifters.
T-Swifters.
All the T-Swifters right now. We want to know what you think.
Nuts, right? That's a true story.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I think of Taylor Swift, I like her because she was in New Girl.
The one time she was a New Girl?
Remember she was in that episode of New Girl?
Yeah.
When Cece was getting married to the guy?
Yes. She was the one who was like, I love him, or that was like her ex-boyfriend or some shit.
I want to start a movement where I think we should do one more season of New Girl.
Okay. I think we all believe that there should be more New Girl. Did you see Schmidt in the pickleball tournament?
No.
Dude, there was a pickleball tournament online.
Hold on, right now. What's Schmidt's real name?
I couldn't tell. Oh, I could tell you. I have his book in my bookshelf.
What's his name?
I don't know. Off the top of my head. It's Schmidt.
Dude, that's how, Schmidt, when you're listening, that's how badass you owned that role. You were Schmidt.
Schmidt.
You're Schmidt.
Schmidt.
Like you
29?
You did too good.
Do it.
I can't do it. That was perfect.
It was great, right? I've been doing it all weekend, honestly, not for nothing. Yeah.
Can you do it one more time? Go on, you got it.
It's on camera. I'll never do it again.
Oh, that was great.
I do know his name because I really do have the book. It's a great book. Have you read it? It's a children's book.
How could I find it? I don't know his name.
It's a children's book.
Oh, I heard he did a children's book. That's
two of them. He did two of them. I have one of them. I need to buy the second one. It's called Don't Read This Book, or like I don't want to read this book. We should get it. We should send cameraman 2 for it. Honestly, Vlad, can you grab
No,
the
we're
orange
talking
book
about it
on
now.
the bookshelf?
He'll pull it up. He'll pull it up on the thing. He'll
No,
get back in
we
the post.
literally have it, though. We can pull it up right here.
All right.
What's going to get more impressions? A fucking
us
still of it
holding
or us being like,
that's
hey.
cool. He's like, wow, fuck these guys. They don't know my name. They call me Schmidt. And then we like put his book out of there. And he's like, okay,
of course,
all
we
right,
love
it's
this guy.
cool.
Yeah.
We love that's a
love
big part of
New
our
Girl.
friendship. We'll just, when we catch reruns of New Girl, we'll literally just take video clips and send it to each other. It's the best.
Yes, that one.
Best scene ever right now.
You can throw it. Just
That
don't
seems like a
knock my glass.
terrible idea.
Well, whatever. Max Greenfeld.
I don't know why we high five when you got the book with his name on it.
It's called I Don't Want to Read This Book, which is a book made for me by Schmidt.
And it's signed by him.
It's not.
Why do you
Is
have a
it?
signed edition sticker?
It's not. Yeah, but you know what? This is bullshit marketing so that you understand what this means when you go to buy this for an extra $1. You see this? That's a print sign. That feels like bullshit, no?
It's still signed by him.
Yeah, that's you
Is
buy
it
into
print?
that shit.
Is it print signed? 100%?
Bro, seriously? It's just perfectly level at that.
Dude, I believe Schmidt is a super OCD guy. And I like
that's
people that,
exactly why he was so good in his one character.
he's the best.
This guy was like, I'm happy to make money. Anyways, it's a great book.
and it's a
It
children's.
literally, like, it's great. I mean, why would I read this book?
I like kind of want to read it now.
Oh, well, you should read it on your own time.
Read it on my own
Literally-
time. Not the people's time. All right, guys.
You know where that's from? Tough.
That's a good way to cut back in.
Weird. Not on my top 5 at all.
Who was that?
It was a reel.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. Oh, we wanted to discuss this. Fucking Camera Guy 1 and 2 not help me out on the whole you being off social media.
Oh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on
I
Instagram.
thought I was going to get out
Remember
of it.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened? Why'd you ditch? It feels like a weak move from my perspective. Like I couldn't handle it, or it was a part of my day. It was eating up too much time, so I couldn't stop. And in my mind, I'm like, that's some weak ass shit, you know? Like,
Okay, that's fair.
meaning, you were concentrated on that too much. You couldn't do your side hustle or whatever else you had going on. What you had to leave social media?
There was a few reasons that contributed to this, and this is something that's been a decision that's been cooking for a while.
Is this your first time doing this?
Completely deleting it? Yes.
Your first time you completely deleted it this time.
Delete, not
Really?
deactivated. I completely deleted.
But you've
social media.
deactivated in the
I've
past.
deactivated in the past, and what I call those media fasting.
Okay.
Right?
This
I've
is a media no more.
This is no more.
This is like going on a
Like,
paleo diet, and then all of a sudden now you're like, I'm just a vegan. Not
yeah.
that is a fair correlation.
More like I'm giving up
metaphorically.
drinking for my life, like kind of thing.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So here's the thought behind it. For a while, I love social media. Mainly, I'm a meme guy. I love scrolling, seeing funny shit, watching it. I like reading, like looking up at sports, sending videos and reels to my
Yeah, of
boys.
course.
I love. That's my favorite part. I felt like I was spending a lot of time on it, you know, and I did some type of app like that runs analytics on Instagram and your usage and whatnot. So I do this app, and it's like you're clocking in like an hour and 45 minutes a day on Instagram alone.
Can I just tell you that,
No,
that
wait.
in
You
the
gotta
grand scheme of things?
let me give you the whole thing.
Okay,
first.
that's
And
not
then
that
I wanna-
bad.
I wanna
That's not
know-
that bad. Not
well,
compared to me, but just in
right?
the world
so
of
not
people
that bad,
friends
but
with
that's
me.
only on Instagram. I have
Right.
Facebook as well. I'm on YouTube. I have WhatsApp. So I have all these things.
WhatsApp is like text, but whatever.
Yeah, but so that's fair.
Just say TikTok and Snapchat.
No, I don't have TikTok, and I didn't get Snapchat.
So it's just Facebook
It was
and
just
Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram. I'm like, wow, so this is probably closer to, let's say I spend half of that time, you know, we're looking at like 2.5 hours roughly. Well, I'll give myself that on social media every day. So what is that, 14? That's about 17 and a half hours a week.
Yeah.
And I'm just
I
like,
have follow-up questions, so go ahead.
I go, what am I, like, you know, so that's that. I'm just thinking, okay, I'm spending a lot of time on this. And what am I like really accomplishing? I'm just bullshitting. So then I saw this article about how TikTok in
Which you're
China,
not on.
huh?
Which you're not on.
Which TikTok sends different algorithms. I don't like I don't like how you're coming at me right now. Your tone's all wrong.
Let me just say what you want to say because
No,
you can't fucking
no,
say it.
here's the
TikTok is telling America
it's-
that they're supporting, the algorithm in America is saying, do your dances and do stupid shit, and we'll boost that. And in Japan or fucking China,
It feels like you're taking a very defensive posture for social media.
Because I think it's stupid.
Because
I think it's stupid.
I know you do. I know you do.
But let me just finish the thought.
Wait, can I finish my thought?
Yeah, finish.
Because I was just, you asked me a question, I'm trying to ask it.
Finish it.
Okay, so, I'm like, wow, so, TikTok. Yeah, I'm not on it, but so what? The whole concept of social media, what it does. Like, they're sending this garbage to us, and they're sending like the good, influential, like positive things to China.
Yeah.
Right? So so I'm thinking that's in there as well.
Uh-huh.
And then
that's affecting you even though you don't have TikTok. Go ahead.
Oh my God. If you want me to tell you, you gotta let me tell you.
Yo,
Bro.
can I just speak? Can I speak for 1 second?
Bro, you know
one
what?
time.
You could totally speak the whole
Can I
time
speak?
and not ask questions at all then. But you asked me a question. You either want to know why or you don't.
Finish.
Okay. So there's that.
Honestly, the thing is,
Holy shit.
I honestly, in my mind, I saw you taking the glass and just throwing it on the floor. Like,
I know. I thought that'd
you.
be too much.
Yeah. If we were in a studio.
Final episode.
If we were in a
It's
studio,
over.
I'd be like, you should do that. That'd be great. This is my home.
No, I just don't.
There's a Christmas tree here, for God's sake.
So then I was out in Nashville, and I was out on Broadway, and I'm like on a rooftop bar, and it's like, oh, I'm like, this is dope. Look at this. It's all this. And it was like one of the first times I realized that I posted not to like the right intention of posting and sharing, which should be like, you should post to share with your friends and all this stuff, right? Not to post to like flex or feed your ego in any way. And that was the first time I had done that. And it's like, take a lot to be honest with myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just posted this to just, there is this insecurity that I left South Florida and I'm in a brand new place where I'm not the same person, or like I'm not as well known as I was around my hometown or whatnot. And a lot of my friends are like, oh, you're an old man now. And that stuff gets to me. So I wanted to show that I wasn't.
I still got it.
I wasn't that.
I'm doing things.
So then, so it was like an ego post. And I did not like how that made me feel. So this isn't like a bash at social media, because social media is great. It helps people connect, stay in touch, help people build businesses. It does great things. For me, and I almost forgot the last thing. I've been single for a long time, right? This relationship I'm in is new. It's good. I think this girl's the one. And like whenever there's like challenges like there are in any relationship, I think it's real easy for people to go and look and like scroll through and see what other people are doing and what else is out there. And there's this perception like when you go on there, like you're like, why tend to your own garden when the grass could be greener somewhere else? And that was like a distraction piece that I felt like that was like the ego thing was like the final bullet in that for me. And I'm just like, unless this blows up, unless I become an influencer, unless I have a business that requires that type of thing, I don't think that social media is for me. I think I could be growing more and using that time in a better place. And to be fair, am I doing it now that I'm off? No.
What have you? Okay, great. May I?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start at the beginning. You're not on TikTok. So for you to talk shit about TikTok and the fact that China, and this is crazy, by the way, that the rumor, obviously only could be a rumor, I haven't fact checked, meaning in America, the algorithm is saying the more videos and the more dancing and bullshit and dumb shit you do.
Oh, you heard that too?
Is getting,
okay.
Is getting pushed to the top. And then in China, the more you're like inventing and like doing smart shit, that's getting pushed to the top to make our children in America be a bunch of fucking TikTokers, the way we call it. And then in China, for them to be like really doing smart, educational, whatever, to push that to the top is different. You're not on TikTok. That's a crazy thing to even bring up.
It's
you
not,
have no fucking...
Dude, it's not crazy. Do you like go out and look at the world?
No,
everybody's just like, it's just like this.
I'm not talking about the world.
I know you don't want to do that.
I'm talking about
We're talking about me. That plays a part in my decision.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't, because you weren't even on it.
All right, so you tell me why I did it. Go ahead.
I'm about to.
But cut through it.
I'm about to.
Go ahead. You tell me why I did something.
You were off Instagram and Facebook, right?
Yeah.
You had 17 hours about a week, yeah?
Yeah.
What did you do to replace that 17 hours now that you've been off?
I started finishing The Old Man and the Sea.
What?
It's a real thing, man. It's a book that I've, and it means...
By the way, and there's no book that takes more than 17 hours. There's no book that takes more than 17 hours.
It wouldn't mean something to you, but like in my life, I tried to read The Old Man and the Sea so many times, and I never finished it. And I've started it over so many times and I never finished it. And I actually started now and I'm further than I've ever been.
Okay.
And I know
how many weeks have you been on social media?
Because you're going
How many weeks have you been on
hold
social media?
on. It's been maybe 3.
Okay, so about 50 hours.
I get it.
17 times
but
3.
you're making an effort to quantify and belittle what I'm doing. And it's not something that can be measured.
No, I'm with you for the fact to be like, yo, I needed a break from social media. I believed in the fasting that you were doing at the time you were doing it. To be completely off of it is insane to me. Not because of the way it made you feel when you decided to take a clout-based video, which I think we've all done, right? And we've been like, yeah, I don't really feel great about that. And it got X amount of views and I don't really care about that. Why did I need validation from my X amount of views? I get that. Obviously, I get that, right?
Okay.
But it's social media. Like, we need to be in it. We need to see what's going on because at the core of what we do, at the core of what pays for this and our homes and our lives is marketing and advertising. And you know where it happens? Where the attention is. And where's the attention? On social media. I don't have a choice but to be on TikTok right now. I don't want to be on fucking TikTok, but I scroll it to see what's going on. I'm on Twitter to see what's going on. I'm on Instagram to see what's going on. I'm not posting all the time. I post once a month at best. My PR team is saying post every day. Please post every day so that you can be relevant, so we can make articles, so we can push you to the top,
right?
So you could have a Google Knowledge panel. So when people search Adam Maltz, they could see you, they could see what you're doing, and you can be relevant. Maybe we can get you verified. It's a whole thing.
I get it.
It'll boost your thing.
But
and you know
I
what
did
I
say,
want?
hold on.
None of that. Because I'd rather be authentic at some point.
But I did preface this with, I don't have that. I don't have Kratos, and I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to.
Are you in marketing and advertising?
Hold on.
Are you in marketing and advertising?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, then you have no reason to not be in those platforms.
That's not my company.
Not yet.
It's not my company.
Name a company that you could possibly have later, because this isn't your end goal.
Hold on. I could create my own, and I get that.
You will eventually.
Hold on. The reason I was off of social media for a long time, and you actually convinced me. You said, dude, that's your brand. I actually changed the entire scope because I only used to post memes and funny pictures on my social media.
That was probably
I know you remember that.
you,
And you go, dude, social media is your brand. It represents who you are and today and now. Mm-hmm. And then I did that and I bit into it. And then I went down this deep hole. And it's a personal decision. I'm not saying, and I want to clarify, the people that have it and use it, they're not wrong for having it. But for me,
we're not talking about that.
Yeah,
we're not talking about that.
For me, it was the right decision for me. And
can I ask you this?
Yeah.
And I think this is a fair approach here. Will you open a profile, whether it's Twitter or Instagram, both, whatever, Facebook, not have any actual name on it, be John Smith today, just to be aware of what's going on? Never to post.
I've been considering,
just so that you could be like, oh, I'm following.
I've been considering Twitter.
In the world.
Been considering Twitter.
Media.
Yeah, I've been considering using like a pen name or alias and being on Twitter. I've had friends suggest like Twitter's a great platform just for learning and everything like that.
Just to see what's going on.
Yeah, except
so
they don't offer freedom of speech apparently, except for that.
Yes, but I think it's so important to be not up with the times, but essentially, just to see what's going on in the world.
I think it is.
If not there, then what? Are you watching CBS or Fox or any of the others?
No, so
how do you know what's going on?
So
how could you wear a DeSantis shirt without seeing what he's talking about on Twitter?
This was before. So now I actually use YouTube, which I find is very effective because it has all the.
We do love YouTube.
So we do, and I use YouTube, and it's this is a total organic plug. I love it. YouTube is great, and here's why.
YouTube. Okay, I just saw something on Twitter today about YouTube, and they said
double plug.
they said Google bought YouTube. Google bought YouTube. I'm quoting this, so I don't know if it's real. It must be real. If it's on Twitter, it's on the internet. It's of course real. Twitter bought YouTube way back when. Sorry, I saw on Twitter that Google bought YouTube way back when for 1.6 billion or so, and now Google makes about 1.6 billion every 3 weeks from YouTube.
It's amazing.
Incredible. They are 100% coming up. And I know what you're about to say, and I think you should say it so I don't have to, about their shorts.
Yeah.
Is it shorts they call it?
They're shorts, like YouTube shorts.
And
you could actually filter what you're searching just for that now.
And where do they steal that from?
Oh, that's stolen from Instagram, IG, absolutely.
Nope. Where is that stolen from?
What, TikTok?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because who stole it from, who did Instagram steal it from?
Wow, the Chinese. I was being sarcastic. Okay, let's high five on it.
It's true though. Everything that TikTok did to be as crazy popular as they were, for the Chinese social media to infiltrate the US like that on just a scrolling video platform, which is exactly what Instagram has become. It's what they've been deciding to make their algorithm about on video, is the same thing that Instagram has done, and they've been successful about it. And now YouTube's doing the same thing.
Well, the
Everyone's
difference,
just
hold on,
following
the
trend.
difference is YouTube actually, and I've noticed this, and at least for right now, it serves me based on my like things that I've searched for, and it's connected to, and it's connected with Google as well. So it all ties in together. So
that's exactly what makes their algorithm better than Facebook, which is Instagram, because Facebook and Instagram's algorithm is like, well, I was looking at fucking sports all day, so like obviously that's what I want to see in my reels or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously that's not the case. But for YouTube, when you're like researching, for me personally, I research Tiny Desk concert, or I want to see the new Marvel trailers or whatever. Like they're showing me that stuff, or Kevin Hart and his interviews or whatever he's got going on. That's the stuff that they're showing me, and it's very direct. The algorithm is on point there. So they are a little bit ahead of that, and it's interesting. As far as the monetization of an influencer, they make the most money on YouTube right now. And Elon on Twitter is trying to change that, and Instagram, of course, is trying to change that. They'll never touch it because Instagram and Facebook think that they're way beyond that.
Yeah,
but
I'm enjoying
YouTube. They're making the most. YouTubers make the most money. To circle back to the very beginning, that's where Jake Paul and Logan Paul made their money from, and it's not going to change. Mr. Beast was offered like billions of dollars for his YouTube page and turned it down. It was like, you're not even close.
They broke down the math on that. It was really
crazy. Cool. That's real dollars. That's real money.
I'm enjoying
that. That shit matters. And you know where you'd enjoy it more? If you were on social media to actually be a part of it, so you could understand why it's happening.
I see that, all that information, like what you got, I got that on YouTube. Like I saw that on YouTube.
So you're a YouTuber now.
So yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Right, cool. But
if that's the case, you should go on boredandhustling.com. Read through where it says John Richardson, empty bio, fill out a fucking bio so that we can have a website that maybe has your bio on it, since it's been 5 months, 4 episodes.
I just think,
and you can put a bio on it.
Maybe my strategy was to keep a little mystery to me,
Yeah, you're a huge mystery. No one knows anything about you.
I'm liking YouTube. It feels like I get less like fluff. It's more things that I know, that the stuff I like. I can find the funny videos that I like.
We love
they give me that comedy. It's great. I love it, and it's less like, I don't know. It just seems less like the bullshit that I was getting on IG.
It is, because it's not so much content overload, but because they're doing that, I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube got infiltrated with more users that are dropping more shorts and more 30-second clips, and that's not a little annoying. It's very annoying if it winds up going to that, but it's just, we're up with the times, and that's what's happening.
We'll follow.
While we're saying we love YouTube, can we talk about loving the other groups that maybe we were a little on the line with? Like, maybe you want to say that you love the LGBTQ
I don't have an issue. I'm a passionate speaker. I get into it, and man, I mean, I try to avoid political arena conversation. It never goes well. I don't know. It just doesn't. I think people think they're right, and it's I just, how do you say it? It's like
you're doing great.
Yeah, all
right. Let me help you out as your friend. There's no right or wrong, right? If I know that we have friends who are gay or in that community in general that we're like, yeah, like that's our friend. We have no beef. There's no beef. The beef that you have is with the guy who comes up to you talking shit about your t-shirt that day, whether it's a Dolphins shirt or a DeSantis shirt.
Yeah.
Right? If I came up to you and I was super sideways and I was like, yo, fuck the Dolphins and fuck everything they stand for and fuck Miami, you'd be like, yo, get out of my face. That's insane for you to say. Everyone should be like that.
It just feels like, hey, it's not okay. Like, it feels one-sided, and not just from one group. It's like, if you do something that goes against the grain at all, at the price of profit, that you like, people will disconnect and shun from you, and that's like what society has become. And I think it's gross. I do, and I don't mind saying that, because I think it's gross.
Yeah.
Like, if we're gonna say one group should be free and allowed to do that and do it, then yeah, they could. But then like other groups should be free too. And if we're gonna talk about freedom, people should be able to like share their opinion without fear of like that happening. But it goes for everybody. It's supposed to be for everybody, you know? And it doesn't feel like that. And it feels like if you have an opinion that's unpopular or goes against or puts you at risk of being unpopular or goes against anything, that you're just shunned and punished immediately.
I feel like I teed you up to be like, yeah, we love everybody, and you were like, but fuck everybody who's got an opinion, one-sided about this.
That's not what I'm saying. I want to
let you know it's how I'm perceiving it right now.
Yeah, but that's the problem. It's like it's perception. So people.
But that perception is reality. We believe that. Obviously.
It's not. I don't believe perception. I know we say that, but it's like, oh, that's how I perceive it. I'm open. I understand.
That person's perception is their reality.
It's their reality, but you also have to be
I understand there's real reality, but you have to be 3 sides to every story.
There's what we live in and not just what you see. And you know, if you don't have enough facts or information and you just are presented with somebody's opinion and it's like, well, my reality is they said this when they didn't in real reality.
Yes.
You have to be like, hey, you know, like you said earlier, approach it in a correct way. Hey, this is coming off very offensive. Clarify.
I agree.
CDOC. Remember? We talked about that. Like, find out, inquire, ask, be a neighbor, be a partner.
Can you let the world know what CDOC is real quick before we wrap?
You know, clarify, determine how important it is, offer proof, and then what? Confirm that you understand and you can move on.
CDOC.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. That's the whole sales thing I learned. But God, it's good stuff, man.
Yeah,
it's helped me out in my relationship. Like, really understand what we're talking about. Not just respond with anger and hate because of somebody's ignorance. Because maybe somebody's not being ignorant and they don't mean to.
It's not that. It's a simple level of saying, like, as a human being, I respect and love all human beings. You have an opinion, have your fucking opinion. You know what I mean? Like, for me personally, at least, I could say, dude, be gay, I don't care. You know, be a Trump supporter. I don't care. Be a Biden supporter. I don't care.
Yeah.
Literally don't care whatever you want to do. But like, stay out of my fucking way when I'm trying to hit my goal, whatever it's trying to do. If I'm in the gym and I'm trying to work out, don't come talk to me about anything unless that's supporting me, what I'm doing in that moment. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. Why can't I just live my life to do whatever I want to do at that time?
Yeah.
So like, when people are trying to force that narrative on you or trying to force anything on you,
that's perfect.
That's the shit that's mad annoying.
Yeah.
It's not like, I don't care what you're doing, man. Do your own thing. It's not going to bother me. Even if it's right in front of me. If we're all at a bar together and you're hooking up with your boyfriend, or this girl's hooking up with her girlfriend, or this guy's a fucking hat that says MAGA, do your thing, man. Leave me alone. But like, don't come when I'm ordering a drink and fucking put your finger in my ice cube. You know what I'm saying? Don't knock me even a little bit. Like, leave me the fuck alone. I just want to be left alone. I think I just want to be left alone. I should probably move to like a remote island or some shit, just away from everybody. And we should just do this podcast super in the woods.
Yeah, man. Somewhere. Hey, America, don't put your fucking finger in my drink.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone.
That's the message
Don't you feel like that's what's happening though? Like, that's what's happening.
Here's what I feel. I feel like
people are like, yeah, I know that you're drinking that. Why are you drinking that right now?
I think
leave the fuck alone,
I
man.
think episode 4 got so far off the rails. I don't know where we are right now.
What's cool is that 5 months ago we started this. We're here now. We're still doing it. We have a commitment to, at least when you do come into town, which has been sparingly, obviously. Every time you do come in, we do get a podcast done. If we're in at the same time, which is rough. You come here every so often. I am traveling a lot. The fact that we're able to get this done when we can is cool. It's a testament to our friendship. I enjoy doing it. I think it's cool. If it costs us a couple of dollars to hang out and have a drink and shoot the shit on camera for our 7 viewers, hopefully to be 7 million one day.
I think we're at 9 now.
We have a lot of subscribers, but not a lot of views.
What's that? Oh, we just lost half of them.
Yeah, we might have fucked up a little bit.
Did we though?
No, we were real. We were authentic. What else could you ask for on a podcast?
Yeah.
Besides authenticity.
Yeah, exactly. I think these are a lot of things people wonder and want to say and talk about, and they don't, because there's such a fear. Even when we cut, I'm like, fuck, man, this one's got political.
Well, that's the problem, is that we're saying something and I'm like, am I going to be judged for this later, or should I bring up this or that because I don't want to get knocked for it later? Not like we're running for president, because we're not.
I know, but if we were? In 20 years when I am, this resurfaces, they're like...
My kid's going to be like, oh, well, this guy, Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Caught up in a fucking bad picture. Exactly.
That's like ridiculous to me. He's like, fuck, I was just fucking a little kid then. I don't know what's going on.
There's a guy followed my friends. They were like, yo, we're going to get a fucking sandwich, or we stopped to do this on the way.
Yeah. Hey,
Nonsense.
Jerry, we're going to stop these black guys from coming to the school. You want to come? You're like, if that's all you know at that point, then yeah. But like, so now, does that mean now, almost 70 years later?
70 years later, he should be scrutinized for it. In my opinion, no.
And society's going to make him sell his fucking team.
In some opinions, absolutely.
They're going to make him sell the Cowboys. It's nuts.
No, they shouldn't. And for Jerry Jones to do that would be wrong. But whatever they decide to do, it is how
now
to do
you're
it.
treading on that. Like, it would be wrong, right?
Bro, honestly, how do they even know that's Jerry Jones? Like, that was 70 years ago. He took a picture of that. That was him. He was the one little white boy. There's a sea of white kids. That was him. That was Jerry Jones. Guaranteed fact.
Did he confirm it? That was him?
I don't know. Maybe he's fucking 70 senile anyways. The guy's like 90 years old. Leave him. Let him die. Leave him alone. He's going to die eventually. Let's let him die. He's got like 6 years left. Let him be a fucking rich white dude and let him die. Like, who cares? Whatever. And also, Kyrie should play basketball 3 weeks ago, not just now. He didn't do anything wrong.
Hold on, we're getting. Yeah, our podcast just got canceled. That's it.
We should maybe cut that last part.
It was a great run.
About that.
I think we closed it pretty well just now. I think you did great. I normally close, which is something. I don't know what to say now. Like,
Can we
wave goodbye.
Can we wrap and go to our Basel?
I think the good thing is that I like this one a lot because it was very, very like edgy.
Felt real.
Felt real.
You know what? I think we're better without guests.
I think we are too.
Yeah. Unless we have like a super dope guest, in which maybe we should bring one on. But like, fuck guests, I think.
Yeah. Well, tune in next week when Kanye West and Hitler make an appeance on our show, guys.
It's not cool to say Hitler's name, I think, ever on our podcast.
We're getting a Ouija board. We're getting Hitler from the grave. We want to ask the serious questions and learn about his charisma and what he did.
Can we leave?
Yeah, we're done. All right. Later, guys.
We're paying for the minute.
Okay, later,
We're
guys.
getting the fuck out of here.
That's it.